Now we turn to the court case of the mysterious wealthy Chinese woman Yang Lanlan. On Friday, a Sydney court has agreed to delay her case to mid-November at the request of her lawyer. Yang may face another charge. The 23-year-old has sparked a social media frenzy in China after a car accident. Many have been asking, who is she, where does her wealth come from, and who is she connected to? Yang slammed a $1.5 million Rolls-Royce into a Mercedes van in July. The Mercedes driver was the personal driver of an Australian celebrity, and he was seriously injured. Yang walked away unharmed. She is now facing charges, including causing bodily harm by dangerous driving and refusing a roadside breath test. As a 23-year-old, Yang owns 2 Rolls-Royces and lives in a luxury penthouse in Sydney's east. No photos and business records of her could be found online. Some internet users started suspecting that she's connected to high-ranking Chinese Communist Party officials. Here's how Yang's defense lawyer responded to that. Take a listen.
You never asked whether she's linked with the Chinese Communist Party?
Is she aware of all the online speculation about her identity and who she is?
She's a very shy girl, but I'm assuming she reads and looks at media from time to time.
We spoke to Gregory Copley, president of the International Strategic Studies Association, for his take on the case.
My automatic conclusion from watching that and seeing the progression of this case is the same as that of most of the observers in the People's Republic of China itself, who see this as part of an enormous corruption network around the Chinese leadership. And clearly this young lady is connected to the leadership, and that possibly means Xi Jinping himself, almost certainly to some degree, and others. And there's apparently some linkage there between that and other recent events and killings in the mainland China. So this is really setting off alarm bells, even when people aren't sure of all of the exact details. But the rumours of exactly how much money this young lady controls in Australia, it could be up to $270 billion of resources, which part of which could be explained as the proceeds of middleman cuts, if you like, on the export of Australian iron ore to China. But it's obviously clearly more than that if it's to reach that sort of money. But it shows how much money the Chinese or the communist leadership has been getting out of mainland China to position itself for times when they're not in power. And I think this is part of the whole concern with the CCP elders in keeping Xi Jinping from fleeing the country. Certainly they didn't want him going to Pyongyang, where he could have elected to stay, or to go to Seoul for the APEC summit and then going on to somewhere else from there. And there was the original plan, which was thwarted, that he would go to Kazakhstan through Xinjiang province, and that was thwarted. So there's some concern that Xi, if he could, would flee. There's the other thought that Xi couldn't go to those Seoul and Pyongyang gatherings simply because if he did, he would miss out on fighting his last-ditch battle, literally the survival battle in Beijing.
Copley said the corruption, which is highly evident in Yang's case and others worldwide, is tightening the net around Xi Jinping in Beijing.